Hi there, this is Moon Team, and you can see our 5 members on the slide. I'm Chang, and I will be the first presenter today. We are excited to be the first team to share our topic, Research Method Introduction. In this presentation, we will explore some key research methods and their importance in academic studies. We hope you will find it informative and engaging. Let's take a quick look at what we'll discover in this presentation. We start with the definition of research and its purposes, then move on to different types of research and methodologies. We also look at different ways of categories, discuss the research process, and common research methods. So, what is research? Research is a systematic process of collecting and analyzing information to answer questions, solve problems, or expand knowledge. In language education, research involves investigating how teaching and learning take place, with the goal of improving classroom practice and helping children achieve better learning outcomes. Now, let's move on to the question, why do we conduct research? Research in language learning helps us to understand how learners acquire and use a language. It allows us to test different teaching methods and learning strategies, find effective ways to improve learners' performance, and keep our teaching approach up to date. Through research, we can also compare and evaluate different ideas about how languages are best learned and taught. Let's take a closer look at the two main types of research, primary and secondary. Primary research means collecting new, original data through methods like surveys, interviews, or experiments. It can be either quantitative or qualitative. On the other hand, secondary research uses existing information from sources such as books, journals, websites, or reports that have already been published. Researchers often prepare secondary research before doing primary one. Now, we would like to show you more information about quantitative and qualitative research presented by Ms. Hua.
Hello everyone, my name is Hua. I will discuss three main research types: quantitative, qualitative, and iterative. Analytical. They are key approach for choosing suitable methods to collect and analyze data. Let's begin with qualitative research. And the first one, I want to tell you the definition of qualitative research. Qualitative research involves collecting and analyzing non-numerical data. For example, is text, video, or audio to understand concept, opinion, or experience. It can be used to gather in-depth insight into a problem or generate new ideas for research. And the next one, equalitative research approach. Rather theory develop theory from data. Narrative research explore life stories. Ethnography studies people encounter. Phenomenology examine lived experience. Action research involves collaboration to solve problems. It offers a unique view of human behavior and sociability. And now let's take a closer look at key qualitative methods. First, observation, because what see or hear to understand real-life behavior and interaction. Next, interview help explore people, thoughts, feelings, and motivation through one-on-one questions that survey are used to collect. Finally, secondary research analyze existing data such as text, image, or video. In summary, the methods help research gain a deep understanding of human experience in context. Now, look at some common qualitative research methods. First, experiment research control or change one variable to see how it affects another. Second, survey. We ask questions to a group people, either in person, by phone, or online, to collect numerical data. Thus, systematic observation. This involves identifying and recording behavior or event in a natural setting. Finally, secondary research. Researchers use existing data, such as listener survey or historical record, to analyze patterns and trends. In short, the methods help gather measurable data to test hypotheses and find object results. And the next ones, I want to tell you comparing descriptive and analytical research. First, in terms of purpose, descriptive research describes characteristics or the current state, while analytical research explains reason, cause, or relationship. Second, the research question. Descriptive asks what is happening, and analytical asks why or how it is happening. Next, for data collection, descriptive use surveys, observation, and case studies. Analytical use experiments, statistical analysis, or secondary data. And finally, data analysis. Descriptive focus on summarized data, while analytical involve hypothesis testing, correlation, and cost-effect analysis. And in short, descriptive research tells us what is happening, and analytical research explains why it happened.
Hello, my name is Ling, and now I'm gonna present about applied and fundamental research. First of all, before starting to the comparison between the two terms, let me introduce you about the definition. Well, applied research aims to find solutions to immediate problems faced by society or organizations. It focuses on practical use and real-world application. Meanwhile, fundamental research focuses on developing theories and general principles. It seeks new knowledge about natural phenomena or abstract concepts with a broad range of application. So here, as you can see in the screen here, it is a comparison between fundamental research and applied research. Well, fundamental research aims to expand knowledge and build theories. It's long-term, motivated by curiosity, and often have no immediate application. For example, like the second language acquisition is fundamental research. Applied research, on the other hand, solves real-world problems. It's short-term, focused on practical use, and leads to tangible results like new methods or technologies. For example, studying the impact of task-based learning on grade 10 students is applied research. In short, fundamental research builds knowledge, while applied research uses that knowledge to create solutions. And now let's move to the new terms of the presentation today. It is the conceptual and empirical research. Conceptual research analyzes existing theories and ideas using logical reasoning without collecting new data. Its main goal is to build or develop theory. In contrast, empirical research collects real data through observation, experiments, or surveys to test hypotheses and reach evidence-based conclusions. Its goal is practical proof. So here is the comparison between the two terms. Conceptual research is based on ideas, theories, and abstract thinking. It aims to build or redefine theories using reasoning and literature review. It provides a foundation for other studies and has examples like theory or relativity or philosophy. Empirical research, on the other hand, is based on observation and real world data. It focuses on testing hypotheses and finding practical solutions through experiments and surveys. It helps solve specific problems, for example, clinical trials or market research.
Good day everyone, and now I'm going to present to you about the research process. As the title says, there are numerous things to do in researching. Research is not a single action, but a sequence of connected steps that help it move from curiosity to knowledge. This is the research process that ensures our work is clear, logical, and trustworthy. This diagram shows the research cycle, a continuous loop that connects every stage. We start with the literature review, then move to methods, designing and collecting data, analyzing the results, and finally the discussion. But the process doesn't end with the discussion. New questions arise, which lead us back to another review of the literature. That's why we call it a cycle, not a straight line. The first step is the literature review. This is so that we understand what has already been studied and can position our own study within the existing body of knowledge. We summarize, compare, and critically evaluate, and we should ask ourselves what has already been discovered, what methods have been used, and where are the gaps that our research could fill. And there are different kinds of literature review depending on the goals of the study. The first is the systematic review. It is a structured and transparent way to summarize the research, where a meta-analysis turns many separate pieces of evidence into one strong data-driven conclusion. Nonetheless, meta-analysis goes one step further than the systematic review. After understanding what others have done, we move to the method stage. Here we develop our hypothesis, the statements we want to test, and define our operational variables, what we want to observe, and how we will measure it. Next, we move to the second part of the method stage, designing and data collection. This is where we decide how to carry out the research by choosing our research design. And there are many types of research designs, and each of them serves different purposes. Choosing the right design determines how we collect, analyze, and interpret data. After collecting data, we move to the results stage. Here, we analyze the data carefully to decide whether our hypothesis is supported or rejected. The next part is the discussion. This is where our research speaks back to the academic community. Nevertheless, the research cycle doesn't end here. Every discussion often raises new questions, and the questions that send it back to the beginning for another literature review. So it is said that research is an ongoing process. To summarize, research is a systematic, reflective, and evidence-based process. It begins with understanding what others have done, moves through designing and testing your own ideas, and ends with interpreting results that lead to new questions. That's what keeps research dynamic, logical, and always evolving.
Hello teacher and everyone. Today I am Nguyễn Thị Khánh Dung, and today I will present about research method. Now the first part, let's discover about definition. Research method or research methodology is the process to conduct research. It's how of collecting data, analyze and interpret it. And of course, The research methodology should be suitable for your chosen topic. And make sure all the different you use different sources and all the sources are trustworthy or valid. And to identify exactly what you want, we have 4 steps. The first one, background research, by reading around your topic. The second one is field study. It is subject or the main area you have to identify. The next one, you have to focus on the area that you want to research. And the last one, you have to make some question to know exactly what you want or what you train. The first one, background reading. Background research help you understand your topic better. It might involve reading related subjects. And background reading provides context for your study. When you have a good knowledge about your study, we have to identify field of study. Field of study means the main area that you are focusing on for your research. And it is broadly defined. And of course, it's the main area to look for sources of information. When you identify the field study, you have to focus on specific area of your research. This focus is identified by your teacher or by your tutors, or you can focus by yourself. This working helps you concentrate on relevant sources. When you identify the relevant sources, we have some research question. Research question help you find information, and be sure you check your question again and again. And if there are any words, you have to check your meaning. Yes, that's the way we identify the topic. Thanks for your attention.